Do you guys want to know what really makes me laugh? Is when county clerks, if you will, think that they can get away with anything that they choose to get away with when it comes to issuing marriage licenses to same sex couples. This next article that I'm about to share with you guys is another prime example of a Christian just basically getting what she deserves. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below at the end of this video, because as usual, I want to know what you guys have to say about this. Jim Cato and Joe Stapleton have settled their federal lawsuit against Hood County Clerk Katie Lane. The price tag for her futile exercise of religious freedom is over $40,000. The new civil rights movement reported on the ordeal Miss Lane put Jim and Joe through last July 6th, shortly after the Supreme Court legalized marriage equality. Together 27 years, Jim Cato and Joe Stapleton just want to get married after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled same-sex couples have a constitutional right to marriage on June 26. The Granbury, Texas couple thought they'd be able to, like everyone else in America. They were wrong. First, Hood County, Texas County Clerk Katie Lane refused to issue them a marriage license, citing her deeply held religious beliefs. On June 30th, Lane criticized the Supreme Court for newly inventing a constitutional right to gay marriage, Courthouse News reports. She then cited a June 28th non-binding opinion by Attorney General Ken Paxton that urged county clerks and justices of the peace not to issue licenses or perform same-sex marriages if they have personal religious objections. She later relented, saying someone else in her office would issue the license, but told the couple she didn't have the forms and wouldn't for another 3 weeks. When Jim and Joe told her they downloaded the forms online, printed them, and then filled them out in her office, she refused to accept them. The couple have been showing up daily to try and obtain a marriage license. Jim and Joe were finally granted a marriage license the day they filed a federal lawsuit against Clerk Katie Lane. You know, guys, there was another part of this article where it talked about the possibility that taxpayers would have to end up paying the $40,000 to this couple. And I simply disagree with that. I think that this county clerk should be responsible for the entire bill because it was her fault in the first place. She decided to put her religious beliefs in a place where it didn't belong, and it ended up affecting a couple in a negative way that should have never happened in the first place. These Christians have to realize that they have to put their religious beliefs aside when they are serving the community like this, because if they don't, they will continue to have a negative impact on society as we know it. And there will be more lawsuits. There will be more people filing lawsuits against these religious bigots, because this does not need to happen. And I support every individual out there who will file a lawsuit, because it does need to happen. These religious bigots have to be put in check, and that is how I feel about this. So feel free to share this video with anyone that might be interested, whether it be on Facebook, Google+, Tumblr, Reddit, Yahoo, or wherever you guys hang out. Till next time, the Quiet Atheist is out, and remember, if you can't be good at it. And most of all, thank you for watching, and I will see you next video.